Ladies, we have to get to the bag. The bag. Do y'all want the bag? Let's get to the bag. What are y'all talking about? Let's get to the bag. Come on, ladies, we're gonna go get to the bag.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. So we are going to go ahead and get started on the standard. And this is for their associate accountant manager. Now, this is still fairly new because it was posted 13 days ago. And when we go down here, they start to talk about the position overview. It says that you will work on activities that support growth and efficiency in account management areas, and that you will follow standard practices and procedures in analyzing situations or data from which answers can be readily obtained. Down here, they go on to talk a little bit more about the key tasks. And of course, one of the main things about this, especially when you are in a leadership position, that the tasks have to be completed in a timely and accurately manner. So you will be overlooking other people's work, making sure that it's completed correctly and that they are meeting their deadlines. But here's what we really want to pay attention to. And that is going to be the required qualification. So, right here, it says that you need an associate's degree in business, marketing, finance, or any other related field. They also say that you need at least 2 years related insurance and policy administration experience. They also say that you need 1 year of experience with these systems and product knowledge. And I'm pretty sure you gain an understanding of how to work these right here when you are actually working in the insurance and policy administration field. Down here, they go on to talk about basic Microsoft Office skills. Now, they go on to talk a little bit more about the preferred qualifications, like right here where it says life and health insurance license. It is a preferred qualification, but you guys know with insurance companies, they will hire you on unlicensed. A lot of them will actually pay for your education. And when you pass, you get a bit of a pay raise. So this role does pay up to $34.86 an hour. Now we are moving on to Wayfair, and this is going to be for their training lead, specifically for their design services. So, right here at the job description, it says Wayfair is looking for a creative, driven, entrepreneurial training lead to help build one of the newest consumer facing sales teams. Okay, so you are going to be taking over a completely new team that they are building up. This is not going to be a switch over, which is, if you guys don't know what a switch over, it is typically when one manager is promoted. So there's already a team established and you are just switched over to a whole new manager. Now, what it says right here, what you will be doing, it says you will be responsible for delivering training programs for our retail and virtual designers. They also say that you will facilitate new hire training, onboarding, ongoing training, and process change training to lead learners. So basically, all they're saying here is that you are going to be doing the same thing a regular hiring manager does, just virtually. Now, if you guys want to, of course, go through these and just look a little bit more into it because it is for the design sector. So you want to make sure that this is something that you want to do. Now, what you will need is really what we want to pay attention to. And right here, it says that you need a bachelor's degree or a certificate in adult learning, some type of corporate training, or any type of related study to the area or the equivalent in professional experience. So, guys, they are literally giving you it any way you want it. If you don't have a bachelor's degree, that's fine. Do you have a certification in adult learning? If you don't have that, well, do you have some type of corporate training or some type of related area of study? And even if you don't, well, as long as you have at least 4 years of some type of design professional experience, you can still apply, okay? Now, do keep in mind that this is or, this is not and. So you only need one of these to apply. And for this role, it is salary based. So it does pay up to a little over $78,000 a year. So now we are on to Seabrae, and this is going to be for their people program manager. Now, when we scroll down, they get right here to the essential duties and responsibilities. So they say that you will lead low to medium cross functional projects and programs end to end using a formal process. It also says that you will facilitate regular meetings to review project statuses for active and pending projects, project pipeline. So basically, all they are saying right now is that you will be creating certain projects and that you will definitely have to be collaborating because these are a lot of moving pieces that come together. Now, when they get down here, it is good to know that you do not have any supervisor roles in this, even though it does say that you are a manager. And for the experience, it says that you need a bachelor's degree, whether it's a bachelor's in art or science from a 4-year college or university, and a minimum of 4 years of related experience. Everything down here is really going to be soft skills, but this right here might be a little bit different because Seabrae does deal with real estate. So you might want to touch up on some of the real estate financial terms. When we go down here, they start to talk about the job, and it does pay up to $33.65 per hour. So now we are on to Vanta, and this is for their recruiting coordinator. Now, this is a contract role, and if you look right here to the top, it says that it's a 4-month contract position, and it will end in April 30th, 2024. So guys, you need to apply for this as fast as you can because they're already looking for somebody to fulfill the position. They just don't have anybody yet. It also says that if you guys want to know a little bit more about their company, says that their mission is to secure the internet and protect consumer data. So this is a tech company. Now, going down here is really what we want to focus on. Right here. Okay, so here is where they are talking about what you're going to be doing. It says that you're going to manage coordination and organization for hiring and interviewing activities across Vanta with attention to detail, responsiveness, empathy, etc. So guys, this is really a regular recruiting job, but you are going to need to have a little bit of experience in tech, and I believe that's what it, yes, it does. It says it right here. So it says to be successful in this role, this is their requirements. Have coordination experience, so some type of recruiting, HR experience at a fast-growing technology company. Ideally, managing coordination across a variety of different recruiters, time zones, and business units. So because this company is so fast growing, you are going to be working with multiple recruiters, and that's usually how it goes. But it seems as though they also have a lot of offices. So you guys are going to be working off of a lot of different time zones when it comes to interviewing and setting up hiring practices with the actual candidates. Now, it also says that being well suited for early stage startup recruitment, that is a plus, and you can kind of read that that's what they're going to want here when they talk about a fast growing tech company. Of course, they say that they want you to understand the challenge of building the car while you drive the car, and that is true for a lot of tech companies and a lot of startup companies that take off really quickly. And right here, this is honestly just a soft skill. They say, consider yourself a champion. Why not? And this role does pay up to $36 an hour. I do want to make note that they do not mention any benefits on this one. So if you guys end up getting the interview, make sure to ask about that. Okay, guys, and now here we are at Zillow, and this is for their customer experience consultant. It was posted 12 days ago, so this is still a fairly new lead. Now, when we get down here about the role, it says that you will deliver the best customer service through efficiency and delivering quality on time every time. Provide guidance and standard methodologies via multi-channels, phone, email, chat, social media, etc. So guys, it sounds like this is a regular customer service role. They just put a fancy title on it. Now, when we go down here, it says that, of course, this is a remote position and it pays up to $30 an hour. But we want to get to what they actually want from you. It says that candidates should have at least 1 year experience in customer service or a communications role You guys know with real estate, it is very important to be able to work with people and to be able to communicate effectively. So that is the number one thing they want. They also say they want you to have a proven track record of working independently to complete a high volume of customer cases. So, depending on what you were doing, whether it was a communication role or a customer service role, if you were taking a lot of tickets in a day, that is basically what they mean by a high volume of customer cases. They also say that you need to be proficient in Microsoft Office and other applications like that, and also Salesforce or something similar to CMR systems. They do say that basic real estate knowledge is preferred, but it's not required. In reality, you really just need to have these top three, some type of customer service role, working in a high volume, even if it's a call center, working in a high volume call center and understanding systems like Salesforce, Microsoft Office, and things like that. So Comcast is hiring for their outbound sales customer account manager. Woo, that's a mouthful. Your start date is February 19th. So guys, get those applications in. They put this in last month on the 18th and still haven't found anybody. So get those applications in. The starting date is soon. If you guys do not know who Comcast is, they are a streaming service. They used to deliver cable. I'm not sure if they do anymore, but I know they still are a huge tech company, entertainment company. So they're thriving and well. Let's get down here to the job summary. It says that you'll be responsible for supporting Comcast business services in their effort to retain and grow our existing customer base. So this is what's really going to be important, especially if you're writing on your resumes. You guys are going to want to include things like that you were able to build and maintain relationships in whatever job you had with customers. They also go on to talk a little bit more about the core responsibilities. They already said that, but let's get down to the second one. Make outbound calls to accounts to achieve sales and reach quota metrics. So this is going to be somewhat of a sales job because you are going to want to make sure that your clients are staying. And of course, if your clients are leaving, you are losing in sales. So you guys won't be reaching out to cold leads, but this may be people who are thinking about terminating their services. This is a little bit more about what they expect of you as an employee, and they go on to also talk about the additional requirements. Guys, do keep in mind this is one of the states you must live in. Go through it, make sure that you guys reside in one, and if you do, definitely apply. Here is where it's the most important. So all you need is a high school diploma or a GED and at least 2 years of relevant experience. So if you've ever worked in sales, then this is going to be perfect for you. If you've ever worked a customer service job, this is going to be perfect for you. Those are all related to this job. And they say that with your base pay and targeted commission, you will be looking at around $29, $22 an hour.